product provided by Nintendo. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is one of the most absolutely charming puzzle games to be released in recent years. It's adorable, clever, and just a joy to play through. Back when I reviewed it for the Nintendo Switch, I gave it a 9 out of 10 for its great level design and charismatic characters. Since it's been released on the Switch, it's gotten updates like a new co-op mode, and now Nintendo is releasing a new special DLC episode, adding on 18 new levels including 5 new courses. Nintendo reached out to me and asked if I wanted to cover this new DLC, and I said sure, so now you guys are getting this little mini review of this bite-sized DLC package. If you haven't seen my original review for the base game though, be sure to check that out first. Titled Captain Toad Special Episode, this new $5.99 DLC add-on tells the story of just how the Super Crown from New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe came into the Mario universe. Yeah, it's a bit odd to see some lore in the Super Mario series, but it's odd in a cool way. Anyway, after purchasing the DLC, it's presented in the main menu of the base game as a new adventure book. Just like the original levels, you'll be tasked with going through the levels collecting now the crown hidden at the end of each level. While that's your main objective, there's still plenty of other ones like collecting the 3 gems in each level. Once you complete a level, you'll also get a hidden objective like defeating all the enemies in that stage or maybe clearing the stage without taking any damage. It adds for some great replayability for those of you seeking the most out of these levels. Now I mentioned that some of these levels are completely new courses, but you'll also get some remixed versions of older levels too. For example, a lot of these levels are now tailored toward co-op gameplay, although you can still play this entire package in single player mode. Shy Guy Heights, for example, once a bright, vibrant colored garden, is now spooky, dark, and filled with booze. As Captain Toad, you work your way through the garden, busting any ghosts in your sight. This particular puzzle type has you using your headlamp to scare away the booze. The catch, however, is that if you only have one toad, then the booze will only freeze up. You need 2 toads to actually scare them away. That's where the co-op mode or the double cherry item comes in. Another new game type is the timed crown levels that have you collecting 5 crowns throughout the stage. However, each of these crowns are only present one at a time, and collecting one spawns the other, but only for about 10 seconds. If you miss out the chance to grab the next crown, it all starts to reset. To make things even tenser, certain crowns also spawn those collectible gems that only spawn for a certain amount of time too. These levels certainly feel the tensest with a short time frame of either you trying to coordinate with the partner correctly or you trying to do it solo. I was originally concerned with the number of levels being added to this special episode because a good amount of them were revisits to older levels. I didn't want this to just be a rehash of older levels. However, now that I've played through them, they felt surprisingly fresh and even challenging to some extent. Playing solo adds that difficulty curve that I enjoy in my puzzle games, and the new courses are fantastic. The desert-themed course with the chocolate lava sea is easily now my new favorite addition in this DLC. In total, you can expect about 2 hours of content running through all these levels, but you can extend that time if you plan to 100% the entirety of the episode. For $5.99, it's a sweet package for anyone seeking more levels out of Captain Toad. Even more if you want something that's more challenging than what was in the base game.